use a homeward bone right now. I could go and spend these 21,000 souls. It is the fact that I could do this that gives me the courage to not. Long range is gone. That's exactly the sort of thing that's got me killed before. Starting an attack sequence when it's in that sort of position. I have to be less greedy, essentially. That is straight up the key thing. Greed. That's what's getting me killed here. Okay, so he's setting his tool on fire, as you do. From now on, shielding alone is not super effective. Here's what's still effective. Letting him hit the tail instead of me. Wow. Oh my god. I was still in this shit. I've run out of flash sweat and didn't recast it, I think. This shield is not very good against fire. I mean, it's okay, it's like reduces the damage by more than half, but compared to, for example, well, that one's even worse. The tower shield. The tower shield is a lot better. Why am I not using the tower shield? Because it weighs an enormous amount. But what else could I take off to instead wear a tower shield? That is the question. Because this seems like maybe a tower shield kind of boss. So obviously the mail is the heaviest. What else have I got? Ideally something with better fire resistance would be nice. Well, that has it. Unsurprisingly, the Alon Knight armor is pretty good in this situation. Hang on, why am I not wearing a full set of this stuff? Let's check it out. Yeah, this is fire resist armor, alright. Ah, but it's also quite heavy. In fact, those weigh even more than the Drangleic leggings. What if I replace the gauntlets? The penal cuffs. Doesn't take it down enough. What can I not use here? I guess I gotta swap out the armor, basically. Let's get Grave. 79. This sack. It looks crappy. Okay, why am I doing this? Why don't I just not wear the really heavy ones? Instead, do wear the armor piece. Put on some worse leggings. That seems like a better deal. Okay. This also looks silly. But maybe not as silly. It's like someone who's scavenged a proper half of a suit of armor, basically. Didn't have a helm, didn't have the pants and boots. Just the arm plates and breastplates and skirt thing. Consider yourself dead. It doesn't look that bad. Bit of a premature effigy use here. If I die on the way, I'll feel silly. There's the helm. At least I know what armor I'll want to upgrade and wear if I come into another fire area. Actually, this stuff might compete with the Drangleic set in a number of ways. I'll really evaluate it a bit more at my leisure. Also, there's a lot of it, so I should sell the excess to Gavlin. With the bow shot an arrow out of him. Not sure who thought that was a good idea. Man, that's a nice shield. Essentially, my stamina does not move. Okay, here we go. First, the left path. Great arrow. Now the central area. Knight 1. Ow. I better draw this guy away from the archer. I don't need to pull him inside anymore because I've got rid of the archer on this side. Should get him around here. It's nice to have enough damage that I can two-shot them, at least with big attacks. And finally, I think that leaves me in position to head around the side and be standing somewhere where no archer can shoot me, from which I can enter the boss room. Can that archer hit me? Doesn't look like it. What? Holy crap. I forgot there was a guy here. Wow. Mistakes were made. It's you and me. Together against the Smelter Demon. There have been two demon enemies in this game. So-called demons. I'm not sure exactly what a demon is in Dark Souls 2 parlance. The other one was the Covetous Demon. The Covetous Demon was not hard to kill. This is a different situation. Specifically, the difference is that the Smelter Demon is hard to kill. Did you see that? Oh, fuck. Did you see that? Oh, fuck. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. A fight that can be beaten with great shield use if I don't get greedy. Okay. Now his sword is on fire. That's okay. So my shield protects against fire. Not fully, but you know, fire does listen. Oh, the range on that is more than I thought it was. Take the full combo. Iron Keep. I'm not giving up. What a long run compared to most of them in Dark Souls 2. It's not really that long. Certainly Dark Souls had longer boss runs than this. But that's the thing, I've been spoiled. Frequently in DS2 there's a bonfire like just nearby a boss. And now there isn't, it feels like a real challenging scenario. Although mitigated by the fact that if I do end up doing this again and again and again, in fact there won't be any enemies anymore. I still wasn't doing damage fast in that fight. I was doing it, but not fast. Could it be that I used too many slashing attacks? He's a heavily armoured enemy, and those are generally strong against slashing. This weapon has slashes, but also a thrust. Perhaps I should be using it more. Certainly it works wonders on these guys. I wonder how much of that effect on them is in fact armor breaking, and how much of it is simply the fact that R2 does more damage. I really would like a target dummy to test stuff on. If you do 2 heavy attacks in a row, the second one is a spin, so it's not all thrusting. What's the two-handed like? Swing and thrust, but slower and more powerful. Right, so it's two-handed moveset for a claymore, basically the same as one hand. I've mentioned before, but I love the impact of movesets in this series. It's just the best thing. Really, really good game mechanic. I did this a little suboptimally last time. What you really want to do is draw a bunch of guys away from the archers and then kill them. So, for example, anyone who chases after me here... Wow. That cost me 35,000 souls, or 40,000 maybe. I'm becoming decreasingly phlegmatic. Here I was thinking I was going to practice good soul discipline and keep going for the smelter demon, picking up my souls every time I got into the fight, which is not hard. That part of it's quite easy. And that I would then not be at risk of losing the fairly large accumulated build-up. But no, that's not what happened. Instead, I made like one mistake in one place. And lost everything. One thing I do have to remember, although I've got stronger fire defense than normal right now, I do have worse physical defense than is ordinarily the case. The sheer weight of both a claymore and a tower shield compelled me to give something up. And the thing about a tower shield is, it kind of renders armor physical defense obsolete, as long as you use it correctly. Don't screw up, or your tower shield will stop being so great. And the mindset for that kind of don't screw up discipline, it's easier to achieve in a boss fight than over an extended and punctuated series of enemy encounters. I'm not reassured by the fact that I picked up like 5,000 souls there. It just reminds me of how many souls I would have got from this place if I hadn't died again and again and again. It's a very soul-rich area. It's just also lava-rich. Soul here. Or we used to. This whole thing, relying on the Claymore's power but being a pain by its lack of finesse, is making me want more and more to try upgrading and utilizing the Sun Sword. Well, there's no bloodstain in the smelter room this time. So I don't actually have to go for the smelter demon yet. I could try the turtle knives again. He guard broke me. But I hit point broke him. It's a superior technique. So, turtles. Oh wow, I hit him when I had no stamina, so I couldn't roll back. Right now there's a pile of souls in a reachable location. I could get to those ones quite feasibly without having to make a single dangerous jump. Or fight a boss. Oh wow. It's starting. All I've got to do is fight several enemies less than before without major screw-ups along the way. Guys. Well, I guess I'm committing genocide here. The race of Alon is diminishing. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But don't worry, the archers are still plentiful. Right? This guy's still here. This guy's still here. The lava tint of this whole area actually makes me look like a phantom. But they did red glow lava area much better in this game than in Dark Souls 1. I will give it that for sure. The Demon Ruins were not a fun area. This is a very fun area. It's just that I'm not very good at it, that's all. It doesn't really correspond to how much fun something is. I would like to kill that guy repeatedly, but he requires 2 jumps to reach. So that's different. Hang on, why was I even here? That's not actually where I needed to go. No, where I actually want to go is here. I kind of like the fact that this murder spree is going to leave just the archers respawning at some point. It makes the area both desolate and yet actually dangerous. Yep. guess once broken, those just spew fire forever. It's an abundant natural resource of burning. There we are. Souls. Even a tower shield doesn't exactly save you from these guys, huh? They hit actually harder than most bosses. Wow. I guess it could have actually knocked me into lava, that would have been worse. I still don't like this. But I like it better than I would have if I was in lava. Right. Now, a major thing I haven't done in this area is to run across the lava bricks, utilizing that healing water, and pick up the treasure chest, or rather pick up whatever treasure is in the chest. But doing that requires like 2 jumps, and I've lost quite enough souls already. I think I might call it a day. I might bug out of here, buy some more upgrades, complain to everyone in Majula that I've hit a brief roadblock. What does this guy think of fireballs, I wonder? Not much, I can't log on to him. How about from over here? The problem with trying it from over here is I can't stand on the bridge because this shot's knocked me back. I can't stand here because... Alright, alright. Something's gotta give. Let this be known as a day of infamy. Wait, I didn't need to use that. Whatever, whatever. What? Ever.